Good morning, this is Russ Edgar. Picture this morning's a little bit at a distance. I'm sitting on a picnic table here at the water's edge, and I'm using my camera to shoot across the bay, which is quite long distance from here. There's a boat there, and there are dolphins jumping out of the water near that boat. I've got my binoculars laying on the table. I just put them down so I could talk to you this morning, but I'm hoping they come to this side of the bay and I can take a picture of them and send it to you. Well, it really put a smile on my face. I'm looking through. You can see there's a double kayak out there. People are paddling along pretty well, and a big old dolphin, at least one, I can see it with my field glasses, jumps right in front of the boat or the kayak. Lynn and I are spending the morning at the Discovery Center in Gros Morne National Park. We're on the Aboriginal side right now. Walking through, we've been on the geology side before. Then we saw a nice movie. What you're seeing there is a caribou skin boat. They were commonly made here by the Aboriginals. What you see here is a more sophisticated boat. It was made of birch bark and birch roots. This was a long-term boat that would last some time. The caribou boat, as I'll pan back to, was only intermittent use and it didn't last very long. This is a relief of the Gros Morne National Park. Mountains associated with water. We're going to take a break from going through the center. No, you're fine. You're fine.
You may not want his picture taken.
We're going to sit down and have a cup of latte and share a brownie. 2 lattes and a brownie. Roughing it today. Yesterday when we pulled into water's edge, there was an Airstreamer right next to us. Really nice couple. And they were from Florida. And they were up here simply, and you think of the distance, simply to come to this place. This was the end point. They weren't doing a trillion parks. They were coming to one place. And as I walk around the outside of the center here, showing you this picture, you should get some sort of idea why they're coming up here. The beauty is unbelievable, truly. This is the lovely Lynn being attacked by a bear.
All right, so now we've got the handsome Russ being attacked by the moose next door to the bear.
That's pretty much an idea of what's going on. They're having their lunch, spinning here, going to go through the exhibit as Lynn and I get ready to walk the hike. I think it's about 2.5 hours or so. We're going to do the Lookout Trail, 2.5 kilometers. Supposedly it has the best view of the whole park. But you need a windbreaker when you get to the top, and I have mine. Those who know me personally know that I can't hear a darn thing. However, on this trail, there's a cascading water course in the woods right beside us, and I can hear it every step going up this trail. Our first bridge. Water's flowing gently, what I call pretty close to steep. But we're getting close to the top, all switchbacks. This made me squeal with glee, actually. You'll think you're sitting in your chair at home. What the heck? But that is a raspberry bush with raspberries on it in the middle of this Gros Morne National Park. All right, we have not died of a heart attack, and Lynn is pointing to the final place.
People at the top.
The people at the top. I'm going to swing around, and you see there's a long, L-O-N-G, way to that point. Lynn's Fitbit says we've already come 1.2 miles. Miles, not kilometers, miles. That's way bigger. We have steps, and the steps are not for us, they're for the bog that's here. This is a very sloped site, and it's a bog, and there is water oozing down the mountain in a big wide swath. This is Lynn and I. The big things you see in the background are the tablelands.
We're at the top of Lookout Point.
We sure are. We actually have topped it and working ourselves a little bit down. Reach out and touch that. This is for Lindsay and Gina. This is a pitcher plant. It's the flower, excuse me, this is state flower of Newfoundland. On this mountainside is the most Lynn and I have ever seen. In this boggy area, they're just absolutely everywhere. They are a carnivorous plant. 3T's is a fish fabricating plant. They have fish, lots of employees, pretty big plant in my opinion, but they also have a little retail store. And Lynn and I have gone in there and we've just bought I don't even know what she bought. I think she bought some crab legs and some halibut. So we're going to try the local fish when we get back to the trailer. This is our halibut that Lynn is making for us tonight. She's cooking it, in a butter and lemon sauce?
Just butter right now. Gonna put some lemon on it and a little salt and pepper, and
we're in business.
Yep.
It smells divine. I'm going to stop for the day Lynn and I are just out taking a walk around the campground and the infrastructure. They've got kayaks for rent and things like that. Just looking. If you would, please subscribe to the channel. It would be really nice of you to do so. Be safe out there and have fun.